Time heals everything and it gets better. These are two common phrases that one person would tell someone else who's suffering from suicidal thoughts. Imagine finding a body hanging from a noose. Now imagine that body is either a close friend or a family member. What would you do? They seemed so happy and you had no clue that they were going to commit suicide. So why did they do it? Suicide is a form of self-deception and it happens every 16.2 minutes. Self-deception is a big factor in many American lives. This self-deception is dangerous and it takes about 30,000 lives each year. Suicide is a common thought between many people, yet these people refuse to get help and think that it won't get better. Some would say this behavior occurs in everyone. Well, I strongly disagree with this assertion. Hi, I'm Michaela Cantu, I'm 17, and for the past couple of months I've done research about suicide and self-deception. I've read a book about suicide called The Suicidal Mind, and I've also found other sources related to self-deception and suicide. Reading these articles helped me educate myself in understanding why people might think about committing suicide and why some people suffer from self-deception. The self-deception of suicide only occurs in a group of people who think that whatever current situation they are in right now won't get any better. They think that the pain they are going through is going to last forever, and no matter what they do, their life is going to be miserable. Only some people suffer from self-deception, yet some suffer a lot worse, to where they listen to their thoughts completely, and their thoughts are telling them that it won't get better and that they should commit suicide. In the book I read, The Suicidal Mind by Dr. Edwin Shedman, he explained to us why 3 of his patients are suffering from self-deception. Each of his patients ended up committing suicide because they couldn't face their thoughts anymore. While doing my research, I came across an article about a 19-year-old college student who went to Penn State. She committed suicide by jumping off of a parking garage and left gifts for her family. She was a track star and also got a 3.5 grade point average. She was very popular and no one understood why she committed suicide. She seemed so happy. Now, some may agree with the assertion I made earlier about how self-deception occurs in everyone. But from my personal experience, I've met several people who always see the bright side of things, and whatever situation they are in, even if it's bad, they know that it will get better. We can start making a difference in the rates of suicide if we start to open up with people who are suffering from self-deception. Talking to anyone, even a psychiatrist, if your thoughts are starting to control your life and telling you to commit suicide, that is not your only option. If you are suffering from self-deception and having suicidal thoughts, talk to someone. Don't be ashamed or embarrassed about what you're thinking. Many people suffer from self-deception, including myself. Earlier this past year, I was suffering from suicidal thoughts. I was facing self-deception. My thoughts were telling me that my life wasn't going to get better and that whatever I did, I would be unhappy. I was so miserable and didn't want to live anymore. After several months, I stopped listening to my thoughts, and I finally took control of my life again. While doing this research, it actually helped me overcome my suicidal thoughts, and I don't think that way anymore. This research helped me because as I was educating myself about self-deception, I came across some websites that told me what to do if I was suffering from self-deception. If we can inform more people about this self-deception, then the suicidal rates will go down. Just remember, self-deception doesn't have to control your life anymore. It doesn't control mine. Thank you.